for NEET exam. You know, scoring more than 60 to 70% in NEET exam in physics, that is not small thing. Almost you can achieve the goal. You know, so as you know, we have 720 marks in all together. In NEET, we have all together we have 720. You know that for maths, so I mean biology, half of the paper, followed by chemistry, then physics. Each thing is 45, 45, 45, 45. As you know, bio again 2 parts, 45 questions, 45 questions, 45 questions, 45 questions. Then first you please focus on bio. This is our priority because half of the paper is bio. How many questions? 90 questions, 94 or 360. You should score minimum 320. Biology is like reading newspaper. Memorizing the things and recollecting at the right time for right question is called biology. That won't be like, this turns something like, next part is chemistry. For chemistry, how many questions? 45 questions into 4. That is 180 marks. Out of 180, please try to score minimum 120. Remaining part is physics. For physics, if you target at least 100 or 110, in worst case, let it be 100. Just add everything, 300, 400, 500, 540 marks. I'm not exaggerating. With a dedicated study, with a plan, within this 1 month, you can easily achieve this 540. Getting 540 marks, you may get a moderate seat. I can't say, Thope College, very good seat. 540 at a moderate level, at average level, you get the seat. Like Tiruvannamalai Medical College, like that. The score is like 580 or more than 550. We can expect still more college, but 540 also decent mark. There are chances to get a seat. Since within this span of 30 days, you can easily achieve this. Now, the thing is, our part is physics. In our physics, what is our goal now? 100. To achieve this 100 marks, how many questions confidently I must attempt? 25 questions out of 45 questions. My thing is, I need to confidently attempt 25 out of 45. So if you make percentage, this is just 55%. Can you please mute yourself, everyone, so that we can have comfortable journey? Yes, I'm not exaggerating anything. This is fact. Physics, if you score nearly 55 to 60%, you can easily achieve the goal. So how to achieve this 55%? Provided bio and chemistry should be in this proportion. If everything is 55%, you must work still hard. Right. So altogether, this is our goal now. If we round off nearly 60%, if we cover in this 1 month, you can easily can score 100 to 120 with confidence. You may say, Buddha, there will be some negative marks. Yes, our preparation should, to face that negative mark. Preparation is not like, just reading formulas and doing something, mug-upping and omitting. With concept clarity. With concept clarity, with confidence, this 60% you must cover. What is that 60% I need to cover? Oh, can I delete this display? Can you please orally reply? Yes, I open chat box. You can also type here. Can I delete this display? Can I go forward? Are you traveling with me? Yes. Now, how to achieve that 60%? That is our target now. How to achieve that 60%? தயவு செஞ்சு அந்த ஹைரார்க்கி அப்படியே ஃபாலோ பண்ண வேண்டாம். First topic, measurements. last topic atoms and nucleus அந்த மாதிரி மெத்தட் ஃபாலோ பண்ண வேண்டாம். பிசிக்ஸ்ல அந்த 60% எப்படி அச்சீவ் பண்றதுன்னா first topic you please finish units and measurements. Units and measurements. Second topic you please prepare gravitation. This is second topic. 3, 4, 5 atoms, nuclei, duality, that is dual nature, semiconductor. This is second set. How many chapters? 4 chapters. If you naming, that is 3, 4, 5 and 6. First one is set 1. This is set 1. So this is set 2. Now it is set 2. It is set 2. Altogether 6 topics. We have completely 28 topics. Altogether in physics, we have 28 topics. Out of 28, concretely I finished 6. That is 21% of the syllabus finished. Then you go for third topic, that is EMI, AC, EMW. EMI, AC, EMW. This is set 3. This is set 3. Now what is set 4? Set 4 is oscillations, waves, optics, that is wave optics. Wave optics. This is set 4. See how many topics? You have 6. Now count is 7, 8, 9, followed by 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. Out of 28, 12 topics. What is the percentage? 43%. 42.8. That is 43% we finished. Again, my kind request is, if you are terrific about mathematics, and mathematics பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு பயம் வரும். எனக்கு mathematics செட் ஆகாது. We both are enemies. நீங்க அப்படி ஃபீல் பண்ணா fourth unit touch பண்ண வேண்டாம். Those who are literally feel fear of mathematics, you don't touch fourth thing. But we prepare these 9. If you prepare these 9, how many questions you can confidently attempt? 9 out of 45 is 20%. Our target is 60%. 9 out of 45 is 20%. First you finish these 12 topics. This is the way how to read, prepare physics for competitive exam, whether NEET or JEE or VAT exam, any competitive exam in the universe, right? Why? Because units and dimensions, gravity, atoms, nuclei, dual nature, semiconductor. These are very, 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 very easy topics. Even 9th standard and 10th standard student can also easily prepare. There won't be nothing, like twist and turns, direct questions, easy questions. Current is passing in X direction, field is passing in Y direction, find the force of that, force on the object, that kind of questions. It requires some logical reasoning, whether Fleming's left hand rule, right hand rule. I need to keep like this, which is magnetic field, which is force. This kind of thinking is not at all required for these all 12 topics. These 12 topics are crystal clear, very easy. A student can make it expert within a span of 1 week. If you focus, if you attend the class with consistency, if you seriously follow the topics, class is only 50% guidance. Remaining 50% you must work out. If you work out the way how I am discussing with you these 12 topics, within 1 week to 10 days, you can become expertise. Then come to next thing. Yes, I'm confident with all these 12 topics. Then you move for second. Don't touch everything unless until you're confident with these 12 topics. These 12 topics, makes 26% of the whole question paper of physics of NEET exam. If I cover these 12 topics, I can easily attempt 26% of the question paper. Then, fifth thing is, can I erase everything? You can make a screenshot or else you can copy. This is the order wherever you are preparing the physics exam. Can I erase the display? Yes. Next topic is, how many things are covered? 12 things are covered. Next thing is, I'll give you a set. You can make it a current electricity part, that is electrostatics 1 and 2. Electrostatics 1 and 2. There are 2 lessons. One is for field and charges, second one is for potential and capacitor. These are 2 lessons, that is 13 and 14. 15th one is current electricity. Such an easiest topic. This is one set. Second set is heat part. Second set is heat part. This heat part is thermal properties of matter. Thermal properties of matter. Thermal properties. Next thing is kinetic theory of gas. Third thing is thermodynamics. Yes. So there are 18 topics we covered. This 18 topics, what is our percentage of coverage? 40%. Yes, just a minute. 18 by 28. It's 64%, not 40. We have 28 chapters together. If you calculate percentage, you get like 18 divided by total is 14 plus 14, 28 into 100. If you calculate this, you nearly get 65%, 64 point something. How much time is required? 15 days to 20 days time is more than sufficient to prepare this, provided, you should spend minimum 3 hours, minimum 3 to 4 hours per day for exclusively physics. For remaining subjects, in the 1 month, then prepare prepare daily 12 to 16, 12 to 16 hours prepare because you are spending now only 1 month time. If this is 2 years time, I can say spend daily 1 hour or half an hour, that's enough. So if you are serious about preparation, if you spend nearly 2.5 hours, 3 hours to, nearly 3 to 4 hours for physics exclusively, this 18 topics, 65%, it's more than enough for NEET exam. Those who have more zeal, those who have more interest on physics, who are little confident about physics, you can aim for remaining topics, remaining 10 topics. They are from mechanics, rotation, magnetic effect of current and magnetism. That's all. All 20 chapters will be covered. Okay. This is the way how to, picturize at targeting physics exam for NEET. Okay. So before going a war, we must have plus and minus. which areas are most easy and will get more weightage. That kind of part we need to catch first. It is not like hierarchy. So this is what I'm teaching from the past 12 years. I'm getting wonderful results. You know, even student who spent with me 2 weeks, they scored nice marks in Greeks. I'm talking about competitive exam, not board exam. Board exam 1 week or 10 days is more than enough to prepare whole Greeks, either plus one or plus two. If you spend nearly 5 to 6 hours, 1 week is more than enough for board exam. You can score very decent mark. Whereas it is competitive exam, if you study like this, right? Units and dimensions, gravitation, set one. Next set, modern physics, atoms, nuclei, dual nature, semiconductors. Right? Next set, come to again this part, electromagnetism, that is EMA, AC, EMW. Next set, that oscillations, waves, wave optics. Next set, electrostatics, 2 chapters, current electricity. Next step, heat, 3 lessons, kinetic theory, thermal properties, and thermodynamics. This is hierarchy, the way how you have to prepare. Okay, now we have seen the topics which we need to cover. Now let me have interaction with you, all of you. First, Yuvan, where are you from? Which school you are from?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, very good morning.
I am from Kerala,
Okay.
from Kottayam side, and
Okay.
I studied I completed my 12th board exams in Lady Andal School.
Okay. So out of whole physics, what is the topic you feel little, embarrassing?
You mean like easy or?
The word or is the concept which I'm not comfortable.
Comfortable, it's mostly optics and magnetism.
Okay, you are comfortable.
No, I'm not comfortable with
Not
optics.
comfortable.
Not
Okay.
comfortable with optics and magnetism.
Optics, both ray optics and wave optics.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me discuss for 5 minutes about that. Okay. Yes, I'm talking, remaining all, please, everyone I'll have, 1:1 discussion so that we come to know our ups and downs. First thing is for you one. He finished his schooling from Kerala. He said he's not comfortable. He's, he's feeling allergic with optics. We'll discuss just for 5 minutes about optics. Okay. Optics. Optics we can classify like 2 things. What is optics? Study of light. This study of light, how light will travel. Long ago, one person said, light will travel like a bullet out of a gun. Another person said, no, it's like, water waves in the ocean. Can anyone say who was that person given like, bullet out of the gun and waves in water waves? It's a casual discussion, please try to involve. Don't be like, spectators. I won't ask you questions. It's a very casual discussion. Please, all of you involve. Abhirami, Karanya, Madhuvan, Subhalakshmi. Please, all of you. Who said it is like, bullet out of the gun? Who said it is like water waves? Oh, you're typing there. Even you are not typing. Are you traveling with me? If you give any reply, I come to know whether we are going in same beach or not.
Einstein?
Yes, Einstein. Who is this? Human.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From others? Okay, let me say. First one given by the great scientist Newton. Second one given by another scientist, Huygens. That's why in physics we have two parts of optics. One is ray optics. Second one is wave optics. Optics. Okay, when we are talking about competitive exam, in case of ray optics, we must prepare these kind of wings. One is mirror. Second one is lens. Third one is, mirror means, that mirror equation, lens equation, and also third one is total internal reflection.
Yes, sir.
Total internal reflection. In that critical angle is very important. Critical angle. Yes. Apart from this, in lens it comes lens makers formula. Lens makers formula. There is, very good scope to get numericals from lens makers formula. Last but not least is application part. In application part, we have two things. One is this green color is application part. One is simple microscope. Second one is, I can say one is microscope, second one is telescope. In application part, we need to study. One is microscope, second one is telescope. That's all. These are the areas we need to study in ray optics. Again, in microscope and telescope, they'll ask us to find magnification. Find magnification, find length of the instrument. These are the areas we need to focus. In total internal reflection, they'll ask us to find what is critical angle. There is very simple formula. N1 sin I is equal to N2 sin R. How it came, we'll discuss in lesson. Mirror and lens, basic equation. That mirror equation 1 by U plus 1 by V is equal to 1 by F. Lens, same equation of mirror, replace U with minus U, that's all. And also magnification for mirror minus V by U, or height of image by height of object. If it comes to microscope, again there are two things. Simple microscope, that is reading lens. Simple microscope is reading lens. Compound microscope, what we are using in labs to find and analyze bacteria. Okay. Next, telescope. Again, there are two telescopes. One is to see object in sky. Second one is to see coconut tree or a building which is a little far to me. That's all. This is the area we need to cover in ray optics. In wave optics, only 4 things we need to cover. First thing is superposition. A super topic, that is. Next, Young's double slit experiment. Next, diffraction. Last part is polarization. Polarization. Here, very, 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 very important thing is Young's double slit experiment. In superposition, they'll ask you to find intensity and resultant amplitude. Young's double slit experiment, they'll ask you to find bandwidth, fringe width, distance between two white and white or two dark and dark. Diffraction, similar to Young's double slit experiment, formulas are more or less same for both. I'll tell you in an easy manner how to remember these two. Okay, polarization. Again, polarization, we have 2 laws. One is Malus law, second one is Brewster's law. Out of all the things, polarization is the very, very easy one. Dead easy. Even school student can understand. Very, very important Young's double slit experiment. There are a set of 8 formulas. With that 8 formulas, you can solve any type of numerical. This is, a brief part of optics. Yes. Even did you get an idea about Q1?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is a way how to, we need to make a clarity on our topic before we are entering. So beyond this, we will explain in a regular class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do you want any particular clarification in optics, like any word or any experiment, anything?
So under ray optics, you put LMF. What is that mean?
Lens-Makers formula. Lens-Makers formula.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That gives us relation between focal length and refractive index.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes. Hope we'll meet in class U1.
Okay, sir.
Yes, all the best. Second one is Pranav KL. Pranav, may I know where are you from? Which school?
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, I am from Chennai, sir.
Okay.
I studied in St. Michael's Academy, sir.
Okay. We have our past students from your school.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes. I think Thamaj, we have some students from your school, right? Okay, please note that.
Yeah, last year we had, sir.
Yes, yes. I remember that.
That Adyar MGR Jani College we took, no, sir.
Yes, yes.
There
yes.
we had some
Yes.
students.
Yes, thank you. Pranav, which topic you are, feel uncomfortable in physics? Or, at a glance, you can say any doubts like definition or this part like momentum. I don't know about
Sir,
that.
electrostatics, sir.
Yes, electrostatics. Which part of electrostatics? Any particular area or, concept?
Sir, those problems, no, sir.
Yes.
That only, sir.
Okay. Are you familiar with all concepts first of all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You know what is Coulomb's law?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tell me please. F is equal to?
Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught into R square.
Very good. Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught R square. For competitive exam, how we need to analyze this. If you F equal to Q1 Q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught R square, for board exam it's more than enough. For competitive exam it's not enough. My question is, what is Q1 and Q2? You may say charge, correct?
Charges.
Yes. Again in charge, one is test charge and one is source charge. Okay. 4 is a number, pi is a number, R is distance between them. Pranav, what is this epsilon naught?
Sir, permittivity of free space, sir.
What is the meaning of permittivity?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
See, this is a thing where we are lagging for competitive exam. Permittivity. Can anyone please tell in layman language what is permittivity? Can you please chart there? I can see your chat box. What is permittivity? Name itself tells us permit. Let me allow. So what is the meaning of that? No, all of you please try to involve, whether right or wrong. Please say something. Since you already finished +2. Anyway, in a regular class, each and everything I'll discuss. It's not like dragging. See, permittivity is nothing but, this is the most fun word. At path we can think that, permittivity, how many lines it can permit. Permittivity is how many lines it is rejecting. That is called permittivity. Puri line. You take a material. So now when electric field lines are traveling through this material, like let me say like these are electric field lines. For suppose 5 lines are coming. I'm taking material A. Material A can allow only 3 lines. 1 line is rejected. Now let me go for material 2. Another material B it can allow 3 lines. It can allow 3 lines, or it can allow only 1 line. 3 lines are rejected. For material 2, 3 lines, total lines are 4. Material 1 is allowed. For material A, 3 lines are allowed, 1 is rejected. 1 is rejected. If you take material B, only 1 line is allowed. So how many rejected? 3 are rejected. How many lines are rejected? That is called permittivity. Again, I am repeating. Permittivity is nothing but how many electric field lines are rejected when I am sending the field lines through a material. That rejective quantity is called permittivity. But permittivity, how many lines it will accept? That is not permittivity. How many lines it will reject? That is called permittivity. Right? So Pranav, did you understand now what is permittivity?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, there is a word called relative permittivity. What is the meaning of that? Pranav, do you have any idea?
So no, sir.
Yes, I'll tell you very simple formula. It's like, Ohm formula. Don't think like, like a spirituality. Ohm formula. What is that Ohm? F-O by F-M. Ohm. That order is very important. Is equal to epsilon M by epsilon naught. M stands for material, naught stands for vacuum. This ratio they given one special name that is called relative permittivity. If you add also capacitance, another thing also we can insert here can also be written as Cm by C naught. That's all. If you remember this formula, some numericals you can easily solve for NEET exam and JEE exam. Force when nothing is there in between the charges. Force when something is there in between the charges. What is it something? Let me say this is charge 1, this is charge 2. Nothing is there. Force of attraction will be there or repulsion. Let that be F0. Between these two charges, now I am dumping some waste material. Something like this I am just dumping. With the introduction of this green color, now force will be Fm. That's all. If you know F0 and Fm, you can do all these things. The ratio is called epsilon 1. Yes. Now, this is the way how to prepare for NEET exam. Not only this is electrostatics, so this is starting. How to touch electrostatics, this is the way how to touch electrostatics. For board exam, this is not required. Only definition, formulas, derivations. For NEET exam, each and every part you must touch it. Right. Once you are familiar with the vocabulary, concepts, and this kind of formulas, how to by heart this easy way. Doing numericals are very easy. Pranav, do you have any doubt so far? I know I have some discussion.
So no, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
If you have any doubt, please make in a chat box. Hopefully, we'll meet in very soon. Thank you. Next thing is Karanya. Karanya, may I know about you? Which school you are from? Very good one.
I'm from Chennai.
Can you speak a little loud? Your voice is audible, but if you make a little loud, I'll feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm from Chennai.
Chennai. Which school you are from?
Don.
Oh, which part of Chennai? Which part of Chennai? Dan Bosco, Villivakam or Dan Bosco is there?
Villivakam.
Oh, Villivakam. We are from Villivakam. Right. I was staying in Villivakam just 2 years back. The railway station, North Jagannathan Street.
Okay, sir.
You are left side of market or right side of market?
I'm near the school only, sir.
Okay. Right. So, which part of physics you feel uncomfortable?
Oscillations.
Oscillations. Okay. Let me discuss something about oscillations for 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
The part is, she said oscillations. Yes. As far as physics concerned, for IIT, JEE Mains and the JEE Advanced are also NEET exam from oscillation. What are the things we need to study? First of all, what is oscillation? Now, oscillation is nothing but in a simple layman language, to and fro motion. Very good. Then what is vibration? Fast oscillation is called vibration. That's all. Yes. Object is moving like a simple pendulum. Simple pendulum is general example. Let me take the swing example. Swinger, unjal. When the swing is making it faster rate of movement, that is called fast oscillation. That is called vibration. Currently, my question: what is an harmonic motion? What is harmonic motion? harmonic motion you must satisfy three conditions. One is force should be always towards mean position. அது எப்படி தெரியுமா? சிம்பிள் பெண்டலம் எங்க இருந்து இந்த டைரக்ஷன்ல போயிட்டு இருக்கு. Again it want to come back. சிம்பிள் பெண்டலம் எங்க இருந்து லெஃப்ட் சைடு போயிட்டு இருக்கு. Again it want to come back. நீங்க எங்க போனாலும் it always want to come to mean position. That is first condition. How it is coming? Some unknown force is acting. When pendulum is in this condition, some unknown force is pulling in back direction. When pendulum is going and sitting at this location, unknown force is pulling again back. That is F is equal to minus kx. That is first and foremost condition. Second condition is A is equal to minus omega square y. How it came, we'll discuss. Third condition is it should be, it must have some same time period, constant time period. That meaning என்ன தெரியுமா? For suppose swing, it is coming from mean position to front 2 seconds, again back 2 seconds. That is called constant time period. 2 seconds முன்னாடி வரதுக்கு, 2 seconds பின்னாடி போறதுக்கு, திருப்பி 2 seconds to have back movement, 2 seconds to come to mean position. In the மூணு satisfaction, that is said to be harmonic motion. The questions எப்படி கேட்பாங்க for NEET exam? For NEET exam, oscillations is very easy. The things we need to cover for oscillation NEET exam are, first one is based on equation y is equal to a sin omega t. இது பேஸ் பண்ணிட்டு based on differentiation, if you do differentiation you will get velocity, if you do differentiation you will get acceleration. That's all. இது மூணு क्वेश्चन depend பண்ணிட்டு they'll ask some kind of questions. That is set 1. Do differentiation and you will get a omega cos omega t. Again do differentiation, you will get minus a omega square sin omega t. That's all. உங்களுக்கு இது மூணு equations தெரிஞ்சுனா you can do some numericals. Okay, this is first part. Second part என்ன தெரியுமா? I'll give you small simple trick. That comes in oscillation. Most of the question you can solve. For board exam it is தேவையில்லை, but competitive exam it is very important. I'll take some line like this. Okay. For mean position சும்மா எங்க மார்க் பண்ணிடுங்க. This is mean position. Karanya, are you listening? Karanya, are you traveling with us? I think she is not here. Maybe some connectivity issues. Okay, anyway, let her connect. Next, Subbalakshmi, may I know about you?
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, I'm from Jawaharlal Vidyalaya.
Okay.
It's in Chennai.
Yes.
And I have issues in EMI, AC.
Okay. What is EMI first of all?
Electromotive.
That is abbreviation. Electromagnetic induction is abbreviation. EMI is nothing but preparation of current. EMI is nothing but preparing current from magnet. That's all. This is called EMI. Nothing more than this. Preparing current from magnet. When the word EMI is striking in your mind, you must have this layman language in your mind. What is that? Preparing current from magnet. So what is input? Input is magnet. What is output? Output is current. So the main use and lot of uses are there. Very important use is power plant use. Okay, so actually we are using two types of currents. What they are? Do you have any idea? AC current and DC current.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is DC current and what is AC current?
AC alternative current.
You are telling only abbreviations. What the meaning? What is our in the home we are using DC or AC? Your fan is rotating. Is it
AC.
DC or AC? AC. You know, in your remote, TV remote cell irko. Adu AC or DC?
DC.
Very good, very good. Yeah, that means you are not by hearting the concepts. Somewhat you are understanding. Otherwise, you cannot say. Very pathetic situation is just 2 days back. Board exam 94% of student last year. I'm asking her what is difference between DC and AC. She's not in a position to say. She just by hatting and omitted on paper, she got very good, nice marks. But Subhakshmi, you are saying this difference, that's more than enough. It signifies that you have some little interest on physics, you are understanding physics. Okay. So anyway, the battery current is called DC current.
Okay, sir.
Battery, where I am using battery, calling bell, or else in two-wheeler bike, I am going on bike. Either I'll put horn. How the horn is working based on battery. I am going in two-wheeler. திடீர்னு கரண்ட் போயிடுச்சு. கரண்ட் போயிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? இன்வெர்டர் ஆன் பண்ணுவாங்க சில வீட்ல. அந்த இன்வெர்டர் இஸ் டிசி கரண்ட். பேட்டரியில இருந்து கரண்ட் வெளியே வந்துச்சுன்னா அது டிசி. இல்ல தமிழ்நாடு கவர்மெண்ட் இபில இருந்து எனக்கு கரண்ட் வருது. தட் இஸ் கால்ட் ஏசி. அந்த ஏசி கரண்டோட மெயின் டெவலப்மெண்ட் இஸ் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் இஎம்ஐ. இஎம்ஐ என்ன தெரியுமா? That completely changed the human life. EMI is like more than God. Electromagnetic induction. That is the reason how we are feeling comfortably living nowadays. Long back what happened? Very long back. There is a wire. Inside the wire, current is passing. When current is passing, if you keep here magnet, compass, needle, it start dancing. So they noticed that the dancing of the needle is because of current. Till that they said magnet is different, current is different. Now with the journey of current, magnet is disturbing. So they come to know there is interrelation between I and magnet. This is basic foundation of electromagnetic induction. இதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன தெரியுமா? Faraday சொல்லிட்ட ஒரு சயின்டிஸ்ட், he did wonderful experiment. அது என்ன எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் தெரியுமா? ஒரு காயில் வச்சுட்டு he arranged one bulb here. இந்த பிளேஸ்ல ஒரு பல்ப் வச்சுட்டாங்க. Yes. Now what is true? He took one magnet here. ஒரு magnet கையில வச்சுட்டு he just inserting into this coil and removing back like this. What he's doing? He has some coil and he's just doing this kind of action. When he's doing this kind of action, surprisingly bulb is glowing. Surprisingly bulb is glowing. This is a very fantastic phenomenon. There is no battery. If there is battery, bulb can glow. Battery, simply just moving magnet in and out, bulb is glowing. This is called electromagnetic induction. Why bulb is glowing? Why bulb is glowing? Because current is there. How current is produced? Because EMF is there. What is EMF? Pushing energy of electron. When electron is running, we can get current. So electron is running, so I got current. How I got current? Because of EMF. How that EMF? Because of relative motion between magnet and this conductor. And the magnet na every move பண்ணும்போது இந்த கண்டக்டர்ல EMF தானா ஜெனரேட் ஆகுது. That's why it is called induced EMF. If I am giving that pushing energy from battery, that is called voltage. But here I am giving that pushing energy by means of magnet. There is no contact. No contact, something happening, that is called induced. Rajinikanth, he is doing something in a movie. The movie பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு அப்படியே இப்படி ஆயிடும். Like that is called induction effect. Rajinikanth is not touching me directly. He's affecting me. First of all, I am DMK fan. When ADMK person is holding DMK, I'll get anger. That is called induction, induced effect. He's not scolding me. He's not beating me. He's saying something without touching me. I'm feeling some anger. That is called induction. You know, now this induced EMF, it depends on number of turns and also movement of this magnet with respect to time. That is flux divided by time. This is wonderful formula designed by Faraday. You know, this is then how to touch EMI. If you touch like this, and apart from this, what is there? Self-inductance, mutual inductance. Next thing is output of EMI, that is alternating current. Next thing is how alternate current will flow, like wave. That's all. Karanya, did you understand? I think this is not Karanya, Subbalakshmi, I think so. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Did you understand the basic thing of EMI, how they interlinked with EMI, AC, MW?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you know. So this is called EMI. EMI or output AC. How AC will behave? EMW. That's why EMI, AC, EMW. We should study like a set. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Next we go for Madhuvan.
Good morning, sir.
Madhuvan, yes. Can you please introduce yourself?
I am from Chennai, sir.
Which place of Chennai?
Perambur, sir.
Perambur. Oh, nearby ICF, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Perambur or Perambur Loco?
Nearby local, sir.
Okay. Is your father working with ICF?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Which school you are from?
St. John, sir. Villivakkam.
You're also Villuvakkam. Okay, okay. So I have some relatives here. Okay. You are all my relatives because Villuvakkam is, you know, it is, you know, I have very close relation with Villuvakkam in my life. Okay. Madhuvan,
Yes, sir.
what are the areas you are feeling uncomfortable in physics?
Semiconductors, sir.
Semiconductors, very good. Do you know what is semi?
Of
Yes. Semi is called half. You know, what is the meaning of semiconductor? Madhavan, can you please say whatever you know about this? Okay, see, first suppose I am giving you a metallic piece. You know, I am passing current from A to B, current will pass. From A to B, current will pass. Madhavan, are you following?
yes, sir.
Yes. Now I am passing current in a reverse direction, in this direction. Will current pass? For suppose this is copper. For suppose this is copper. From left to right, current is passing. If I reverse the wire, from right to left, will current pass?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 100%. Why not? You know, next, I am taking wood. Now, my term is wood. Madhavan, if I send pass from A to B, will current pass?
No, sir.
No. From B to A?
No, sir.
No. Now see, what is the nature, the beauty of a semiconductor? In a semiconductor, let us say semiconductor, current will pass from A to B. That is acceptable. But reverse is not possible. If I want to pass from this direction, you know, current can't pass. If it is conductor in both directions, it is allowed. If it is insulator in both directions, is not allowed. If it is semiconductor, one direction allowed, another direction not allowed. In a simple manner, I can say it acts like a wall. Water wall. நீ வால் பாருங்க, வாட்டர் எப்பவுமே இந்த டைரக்ஷன்ல தான் வந்துடும்.
Yes, sir.
நீங்க ஒரு டம்ளர்ல வாட்டர் வச்சுட்டு இப்படி ஊத்துடுங்க, போயிடுமா அது? Madhuvan.
Yes, sir.
If you take wall, water always comes from up to down. Is it possible to suck water from down to up?
No, sir.
No. That is called semiconductor. That's all.
Yes, sir.
You know, in semiconductor, somewhat tricky part like transistor that is deleted from this year, so you can feel happy. So in semiconductor, what are the things we need to study? P-N junction diode, and application of P-N junction. Just very small application followed by gates. Again, P-N junction we can say like bread sandwich. Bread sandwich. How will you look at bread sandwich?
Many layers.
Not many layers, only 3 parts. This is upper bread. This is lower bread. In between, stuff will be there. In between the stuff. Similarly, junction also. This is P part, P type. This is N type. What is P type and type? We'll discuss in class. Then what is that stuff? That is depletion region. That stuff is depletion region. If the stuff is becoming decreased, P and N can get closer. If the stuff is more, P and N will go far away. That's all. This is the way how to touch semiconductor. Not only this part, any part of physics we can study in this manner. With live examples, with a simple explanation. Right? Yes, Madhavan, hope we can meet in class.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Abhinami, can you please introduce yourself? Last student.
Happy morning, sir.
Happy morning.
I'm from Pondicherry, sir.
Pondicherry, very good. Which school?
Vivekananda Higher Secondary School, sir.
Okay. So you completed +2, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir. What are the topic you are feeling a little uncomfortable in physics?
Thermodynamics, sir.
Thermodynamics, very good. See, let me talk in 2 minutes about thermodynamics. The term thermodynamics, it consists of 2 words. Thermo means heat. Dynamics means work. The whole exercise in thermodynamics is how to convert heat into work, how to convert work into heat. That's all. This is thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, what are the things I need to cover for NEET exam? First thing is first law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics. Second thing is second law of thermodynamics. Third thing is different process of heating and cooling, like isothermal, isobaric, isoporic, so and so. Last thing is that Carnot cycle. That is efficiency of engine and refrigerator. Efficiency of engine and refrigerator. That's all. These are the parts we need to cover. Let me talk about first law of thermodynamics. That is first part. First law of thermodynamics. So, for suppose I'm giving you 100 rupees. I'm giving you 100 rupees. That 100 rupees, I'm assigning you some work. To do some work, I am assigning you 100 rupees. What you have done? You spent 70 rupees to do the work. To buy the raw material, for manpower, for transportation, you spend 30 rupees. 7. Then, Abhirami, what is the leftover amount?
Sir,
30 rupees. What do you do with that 30 rupees? Will you throw out?
no, sir.
What will you do?
I will complete the work.
Come on, that is a profit. You completed the work with your 70 rupees. Remaining 30 rupees is balance. What will you do? Will you give it back or will you throw?
No, sir.
That is your profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are like a contractor. You get some work from other. Optimistically, you are doing work. With your intelligence, with less amount, you are doing work. With proper quality. Remaining 30 rupees is your profit. That is your internal amount. You cannot make it external. 70 is gone out. 100 is total. Can I write like this? 100 is equal to 30 plus 70. Anything wrong, Abhirami?
No, sir.
So this 30 rupees is internally possessed by Abhirami. That is internal energy. 100 rupees is total amount given. That is total work, or I can say total energy. This 70 rupees is work spent by you. 70 rupees is work spent by you. That's all. This is first law of thermodynamics. In a stylish way, in physics, they formulated like this. dq is equal to du plus dw. They assigned dw is work. Have you spent work here for 30 rupees? du is internal energy, that is amount of profit you have. dt is total energy set by the customer. That's all. This is first law of thermodynamics. Who said thermodynamics is difficult? Process also very simple. Constant volume, constant pressure, constant temperature process. Abhinami, can I ask you one question? Last question. We are preparing a cup of coffee. Right? When you are preparing a cup of coffee, which process you are boiling that coffee? Constant temperature, constant pressure, or constant volume?
Constant temperature.
Constant temperature. Okay. So your answer is, I am asking you like this. Are you able to look at the screen?
Yes, sir.
There is some vessel inside, some coffee is there. Here I am supplying a temperature. Yes. I'm heating this. I'm just heating this. This is handle of the kettle. So you are saying that constant temperature. Abhinami, are you maintaining constant temperature in the sense, ஆரம்பத்துல வந்து அந்த காஃபியோட டெம்பரேச்சர் 10 degrees கிட்ட இருக்கு. கடைசி வரைக்கும் அதே 10 degrees கிட்ட இருக்கா? Abhinami, is my question clear? நான் ஆரம்பத்துல பார்த்தனா காஃபியோட டெம்பரேச்சர் 10 degrees centigrade. Are you maintaining same 10 degrees centigrade till the end of the making of the coffee?
No, sir.
No. So it's not constant temperature. Then what? Are you closing everything and heating? It's like நீங்க காஃபி பண்ணும்போது நீங்க ஃபுல்லாவே கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க ஒரு லிட்டர் வச்சிட்டு எல்லாம் ஃபுல்லா கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க ஒரு லிட் வச்சிட்டு will you heat like that? Or like open heating?
Open heating, sir.
Open heating பண்ணும்போது ஆமா வெளிய என்ன இருக்கு? Atmospheric pressure இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் காத்து தானே? Atmospheric pressure.
Yes, sir.
This atmospheric pressure is acting on coffee. So obviously this is constant pressure heating. Making coffee is constant pressure heating. For suppose you are making biryani inside the cooker. Cooker வந்து constant pressure அப்படி சொல்ல முடியாது. Because you are closing the lid. Your cap which it everything you are closing. This is constant volume constant. இதுல பொங்கு வராது. Overflow வராது. But coffee ல overflow வந்துரும். This is not constant volume. Volume is spill out, get out. Constant volume. This making biryani is called constant volume process. Making coffee is called constant pressure process. Either my whole thermodynamics we can play like anything. Abhinami, do you have any doubt till our discussion?
No, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Students, please keep it in mind. Within the span of 1 month, we can discuss nearly 15 to 18 chapters crystal clearly like this. But no doubt all 28 chapters I will finish. If you focus 60 to 70% of the syllabus, you can easily achieve the target. Provided bio and chemistry, please take care. Minimum 3 hours you need to spend on physics. You can, because adukapra full holidays dana. For last 3 months you are in holidays. In 1 month padinga, appo 3 months holidays. Adukapra nalla college la vandichina life turn aidum. Okay, so you can ask my phone number. Mr. Tanu sir will give. Whatever doubt we have, you can ask in WhatsApp within a day of within a span of 1 day and reply. Right? Thanks for being with me. I'm happy to be with you all. Soon we'll meet on our plans. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have a doubt in this thermodynamics.
Yes. What's that?
So, is there a possibility where, say, like a kettle or something like that can have a constant pressure as well as a constant temperature?
Yes. May I know who is this?
You answer.
UN. Okay. See, basically, for understanding purpose, we are just dividing and studying like constant temperature, constant volume, constant pressure. But in reality, there is a chance. 2 or 3 processes may happen, but most of the cases it's not possible.
Okay.
So you may get out, Buddha, you are saying both yes or no. Yes, it is both yes or no. 100% சொல்ல முடியாது. But ideally, we are sticking ourselves that combination of 2 processes not at all possible. Why? For suppose pressure heating, I am taking steam and heating at highest pressure. This is called pressure heating. When I am doing pressure heating, PV is equal to nRT. This depends on 3 factors: P, V, and T. At a time, I can vary one thing. When I can keep 2 things constant. When I'm making 2 things constant, this will vary.
Okay. Okay, sir.
This is game with PVT. Out of 3, always 2 should be in constant, then only 3 will play. It is not possible to make a 2 play with 1 constant. That is 100% not possible. Okay? Yes. Anyway, all of you, please welcome. I'm always eager to share with you anything. The way how you are studying, that is not mandatory, where you are studying, that and all. So please get the phone number from Tanu sir. Whatever doubt you have, you can post. From formulas, from concepts, everything. I'm happy to discuss. Right? Thank you all. I have another class, So, Tanu sir, can I sign off?
Yeah, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Happy morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Things are going well.
Busy with thermodynamics?
Yes, sir. Just, for a small discussion.
Okay. Carry on.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Or you need 1 or 2 minutes break?
Okay, sir. 2 minutes break, sir.
Very good.